Hi team, it's M-Pops here from M-Pops Art School. I'm a primary school teacher and an artist here to share my art knowledge with you. We ready? Hi team, welcome to Colour Wheel 3. I hope you enjoyed making your 2 colour wheels. Now you know the basics, let's build up on that knowledge. Let's imagine you had something you want to paint. You're thinking about what colours you want to use. You may just want to use the colours you see, so if it's a red rose, you get your red paint out and paint a red rose. But what if you wanted to create a kind of mood? What if you wanted to show that the flower is sad or happy or it's a bit crazy? You can use colours to create moods in your paintings. We're going to look at some works from my favourite artist, Vincent van Gogh. I'm not going to say that for the whole video. We'll just call him Vincent. Let's look at how Vincent used colours to create certain moods around his paintings and how they're based on the colour wheel. Let's get started. What is one of the colour schemes that Vincent used? In this painting here, he used a primary colour scheme. Now you should know what the primary colours are now. They're the 3 colours that you can't mix: red, yellow and blue. Although you can obviously see some other colours there, you can see some oranges and you can see some purples. It's about what the dominant colours are, and that the dominant colours in this one is the primary colours. Why would you use a primary colour scheme? Well, it gives it a feeling of fullness, like a kind of fat, full feeling, like every colour has been used. If you want your paintings to be a full feeling, everything is happening, everything is going on, I would use the primary colour scheme. Now this is a secondary colour scheme: green, orange and violet. We've got some green lights here, oranges on the roofs like on the chimney pots, and we can see some violet in the background that's been really muted down. When I say muted down, I mean that the colours are not strong. They've been desaturated. We'll learn more about what that word desaturated means in a later lesson. But what is the effect of this scheme? First of all, can you see the massive shift in mood compared to the last painting? These colours make it look like a bit of a sad painting, a kind of sad, cold, shivery painting. I've had a few drives through from England to Scotland, where I live now. Sometimes you go through these little towns that have no money spent on it, and it's really quite a sad feeling that you get. That's what this painting reminds me of. Also, the secondary colours tend to see more in nature. So when you focus on using the secondary colours, it can make your painting more realistic and more natural. Let's move on to the next one. This is called a complementary colour scheme. Do you remember what the complementary colours are? 2 colours on the opposite side of the colour wheel. When you look at this painting here, what are the 2 dominant colours that you see? What pops out? Should be the red and the green. There's obviously a lot of yellow here, but the 2 colours that are very dominant and pop out should be the 2 complementary colours, red and green. Why would you use a complementary colour scheme? When you put the 2 colours together, it makes both of them really stand out. If you want your painting to be loud, bold, bright, stand out and want to make a statement, definitely use your complementary colours. This one is a little unusual. This is called a split complementary colour scheme. And what does that mean? It means that you use a primary colour and then its split complement colour. We have red here, and we know it's complement. We go across and it's green, but we don't use green. We look at the 2 colours beside green. So in this case, that would be blue-green and yellow-green. He's used the red for the background with the yellow-green here for the vase, and you can see some blue-green here down on the table. What I like about this scheme here is that it's like a calmer version of the complementary colour scheme. It's bold, but it's not so obvious because he's split the green into its 2 tertiary colours. Our next colour scheme is called the tetrad colour scheme, and that is 4 colours that are equally distant apart in the colour wheel. This one is red, green, blue, purple and yellow, orange. How does it make you feel when you look at this painting? I feel here you've got 2 moods working together. Energy, but calm, harmonious, but a bit of discord at the same time. I particularly like tetrad colour schemes because it allows the artist to make their art feel really interesting and make the viewers feel contrasting emotions. It's like mixing 2 opposite feelings together in one painting. And I think that's pretty cool. Let's look at our last one, This is an analogous colour scheme. Those are colours that sit next to each other on the colour wheel, usually made up of 3 or 4 colours. You can see that it's a very harmonious painting. The mood is very mellow. It's not discordant. It's not jumping out at you. It's like a very relaxing, easy on the eyes. If that's the mood you want to go for, something restful, something peaceful, then use the analogous colour scheme. Okay, teens, so your activity for today, I want you to create 2 paintings for me. 2. You'll find everything you need up on my website, mpopsartschool.com, lesson plan and activity sheets, and there you'll find a line drawing of Vincent's sunflowers. I want you to choose a colour scheme and paint it. At this point of the course, I want to talk to you about my Patreon page. I know some students may feel nervous about painting on their own, even with the instructions on the lesson plan. That's why I've created this Patreon page. If you join me there, you'll have exclusive access to the Paint With Me lessons. You'll be able to watch me paint all our practical painting activities. And Patreon now offer a free week trial, so you can just try it out. When you join, you'll also have access to an exclusive Facebook page where we can post our work and create a supportive community of artists. I really look forward to seeing your work, and join me for my next lesson where we'll learn about one more colour scheme that I didn't mention. Bye!